today I thought that we would do a little personal attention video for you. I've got a whole smorgasbord of different personal attention items, and we'll just kind of see where this all takes us. So I have to apologize. I just got my voice back from a particularly bad bout of hay fever. It lasted about 5 days or so. Pretty annoying. So my voice is a little hoarse, and I'm going to be a little sniffly and whatnot. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. So I think today I would love to start in by doing a little hair combing, a little scalp check for you. That's okay. Okay. Do you mind if I touch you? Do I have your permission to do that? Excellent. Thank you so much. So I'm going to sanitize my hands first, just to get off any excess oils. And then we're going to comb the hair. And then I have a couple of stick tools that will really help us with your scalp check. There we are. So I'm going to let my hands dry a second, rather. I'm going to get my gloves and our comb and our scalp tools. There we are, all ready to go. So I'm going to pop on these gloves and then we'll start in on combing your hair. There we go. Wonderful. So I won't have gloves on for the whole duration of the video. I'm just going to do this for our little scalp check, okay? So I have our comb here. We're just going to take it real nice and easy today. I'm going to do my best to focus a little more heavily on triggers and just make a nice, long, slow, easy video for you today. So I'm going to start in by combing the front part of your hair here. Looks a bit like your hair has perhaps seen better days, but we'll get that all fixed right up for you. I'll admit it's been a little bit for me since I've really filmed any videos. I tend to make batches of videos, and I do that so that if I have an issue with my illness or if something comes up, then I'm all good to go and I can keep making content for y'all even if I'm not up to filming. But I was going to be making my batch content and I started feeling really great, and then I lost my voice. So I felt that that was a little rude of me to do. did try to just push through it. However, I sounded a bit like a teenage boy, and my voice would not stop cracking. And at some points it would become very dry and hoarse, and it really was not a very good thing. So this is the first video I've been able to film in a while, and I just wanted to make it real nice and easy. I missed filming. I wanted to just have a nice, casual little bit with you today. I think we've got the hair pretty thoroughly combed. So now we'll move on to your scalp check, and I'm just going to be checking along the hairline, looking for any patches of dryness or oiliness, any areas of redness or irritation. Have you had any problems at all with any scalp issues? Okay, not as of late. No sensitivity, no itchiness, nothing like that. That's great. Just going to make this a very nice and slow event. Nice and slow. Just taking this time to relax and recharge, rejuvenate, recenter ourselves, and just really bring us to the moment. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing in our little wooden scalp check tool. And I'm just going to use them to part the hair at different points and really look at the scalp. May not even need to for this particular instance right now. But just running the tool along the scalp and parting the hair. This would be a good time to either close your eyes or take some deep breaths. Just relax. Getting your hair absolutely all over her, and I'll be more careful of that. I'll be a bit more So we just take a deep breath, disregard all the sounds around us. Just be here in the moment. Just be here. There we are. We're just taking our time and using this opportunity to relax and recharge. If you choose to do some deep breathing, that really helps to reduce the stress on your body, on your lungs. Just give it a little bit of extra, much needed oxygen. Your body will thank you. If you feel overloaded, overwhelmed, just a lot going on, overstimulated, deep breathing is the key. Your feet on the floor, deep breathing, just really attuning yourself to this moment, really bringing yourself to the here and now. Just going to scope around a little bit more before we move on. I have a whole assortment, a wide array of different tools that I can use on you today. I have different massage tools. I have some brushes. We'll just see where this all takes us. Here we are. Just accepting the background noises and letting them go. Just accepting them as part of our environment and letting them pass without further thought. Just acknowledge and move on. I'm going to comb your hair a little bit again, since I tousled it up quite a bit. There we are. Okay. our scalp check that I'll move on to cleansing your face. I think that would be a really nice next step. I'm going to take off the gloves. So we will not be needing those for the remainder of our time. So before I get to cleansing your face, I want to do a little something to further relax you, okay? Just want to draw your attention to this small bottle here. In this small bottle, I have a little substance, a liquid, an oil that is known to bring relaxing properties to whomever wears it, applies it. So, with your permission, I'd like to take this very light oil and just apply a drop or two to the insides of your wrists at the radial pulse point, right here. Do I have your permission to do that? Okay. You could just please show me your wrists. Okay. And I'm just going to drop 1, 2 drops onto the right wrist and very gently massage that in with my thumb. Very gently, just spreading the oil along the radial pulse point. And the other. 1, 2. And I'll massage into the left pulse point. Very gently with my thumb. Very gently. So, just a light little massage right at the pulse point, right here. Okay. The oil is scentless, and you should feel a sense of deep relaxation, just slowly coming in waves along your body. So now we're going to move on to cleansing your face. Just very generally, just very gently. I have just some very gentle tissue here and a bit of micellar water that I'm just going to pop onto our pad here. Okay. wipe off your face, okay? Is that okay? Feels alright? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just doing a very general wiping of the skin. Just a quick little cleansing. Just freshening you up as much as I can. Pop some more onto our pad here. Just very slowly work on cleansing your face. I think that our next little treat for you will be our Gua Sha tool, which makes for a bit of exfoliation, and it makes for a bit of an invigorating massage. It's very lifting and firming, and I think to follow that, we'll work with our ice globes to help cool and soothe you down. So, when working with a Gua Sha tool, such as this jade one here, we need to be mindful to keep the skin thoroughly lubricated with oil in this case. Never want to do Gua Sha on dry skin. It's not good for it. But we'll just get a little bit of facial oil, a non-comedogenic oil, and then we'll use the Gua Sha tool to just lift and massage the face. It's shaped for all different parts of your face. You can use this for the neck, this side for the cheeks and the jaw, this side for the nose or along the jawline. You can use the little edges here, the little curves, or even this one to really get into sore spots and massage, whether it's between the eyebrows or the temples or the masseter muscle, the DMJ here. So let's start with our oil. So this is a non-comedogenic oil here. I'm just going to pop on a couple of drops, and then I'm just going to very lightly distribute that on the face. and the other and go part by part up the face. Okay, so we'll start along the jawline, the chin. Okay, and I'm just going to be running the tool along the jaw in slow passes with a medium pressure. Is that okay for you? Okay. Along the jaw. 3, 4, 5, and then switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and along the nose, the bottom of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and along the cheek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do up the nose. Just stroking, lifting, and coming back. 3, 4, 5. And then I'll just massage at the temples there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll use the end to massage right in between your eyebrows here. Just very gently. Very, very gently. Okay. Alright. So, with the remaining bits of oil, we can move on to our ice glow massage. I'm just going to grab those and a towel to set them on so that they don't roll away. There we are. So, let me show you our ice globes. lymphatic drainage work and cooling the skin down, smoothing it. They stay very cold, so they're great for combating swelling in the face, puffiness, fluid retention. And they make excellent sounds. Even the grips on the globes make excellent sounds. I'm just going to use these to smooth them along the face, much like the Gua Sha Massage. Just going to be pulling them along the face, lifting off, and going again. Okay, just like that. The globes are very soft feeling, very smooth. It'll be quite refreshing for your skin after such an invigorating Gua Sha massage. Okay, so I'm going to work on massaging your face with the globes. Just stay still as best as you can. Just running them along the jaw. And the cheek. And along the bottom of the nose. And the cheeks. And the temples. Just rolling the globes along your temples. The forehead. And along the top portion of the forehead. Excellent. So I'm just going to put these back. And now I would like to just re-cleanse the skin to rid it of any remnants of the oil left on the skin. Okay? Alright. And then I think we will do some face brushing. How's your personal attention treatment going so far? It's very good to hear. I sincerely hope you are thoroughly enjoying this. And it's a nice, quiet respite from the rest of your chaotic day. Let's go ahead and dry your face off then. Just a couple of dry tissues here, then I'm just going to just very gently just wipe off any remaining bits of moisture. So now, finally, we're going to move on to our face brushes. So we're going to start here with this powder brush. Just a very large, soft, fluffy brush. And then we have a large kabuki brush, perhaps a touch larger than the former brush. I seem to have little sequins all over me. And we have an angled brush here. A little smaller than the last two, but just as soft. And we have a rounded, smaller brush yet, but equally as soft. used primarily for blending eyeshadow. Just quick little motions. And we have a rounded tip, flat shadow brush. Just little tiny point here, very thin. And lastly, we have a flat brush. Perhaps one might use this for concealer or just spot correcting on the face. So I'll use one or more. I'm going to keep my options open as to what brushes we use, but I'd really like to start with our largest brush, the Kabuki brush here, right there. So I'm just going to come in very close and just gently brush along your face. Very gently, slowly brush, brush, brush. How does that brush feel? Soft, very soft, almost a sort of buttery feeling. Soft and smooth. Just going to spend a couple of minutes just brushing your face. You can close your eyes or take some deep breaths. Just relax, relax, relax in this moment. landscape.